a big shot unless we talking about hip-hop. Bad at TikTok, but I'll make movies like Hitchcock. Challenge Mitch, you'll barely make it like trick shots. Check your wristwatch, it's time for you all to quit. Stop trying me. I'ma be honest, I'm pretty glad no labels eyeing me. I'm independent and I don't want nobody buying me.
Yo, what up everybody, this is Mr. Darrell. Welcome to another episode of Indie React and Review, where we react to new music and Christian hip-hop, specifically from independent artists. And today we have a return guest on the show, Mr. TaxxMan. It's TaxxMan. He's been on the show several times over the past couple of months, or a few months or so. He's got a song that's 5 years old, but it is new to me. It's called Little Johnny, and looks like there's an artist on the track named Tara Armstead. And this came out on Intricate Records back in 2019. Man, 2019, I had just graduated college. Crazy time. So TaxxMan is back, man. Little Johnny. Let's go. Starting off fast.
Fire and brimstone, still you try to fill your pockets. People starving on the streets, watching the comments of the prophets. I'm a product of my environment, sweating profusely, trying to live a drawn out life, opposite Bruce Lee. Racism and war, every corner that you turn in, people strive to kill each other. Hate in their heart is churning, and it's burning me mentally, emotionally unstable. Finger hanging on the trigger just to get bread on the table. Is it worth it? I ask. I won't be able to revert it if I let the flames fly. When the judge gives me the verdict, I'll be sentenced 100 years, shedding 100 tears, sitting in my cell block, facing 100 beers. I ain't talking about the gangs or restricted residential, but the isolated loneliness will soon affect your mental, cause your friends are like the leaves. Soon they all dissipate. You head off to psychology to get you some barbiturates. Your antsy and irritated, ready to pop off. So go attack a prisoner you think is cotton soft. And you're right, when it comes to fist fights, he can't see far. You beat him up so bad, he ends up in the ER. As time goes by, you're still angry and depressed. Start messing with heroin, now graduated from cess. Remembering the times when you had to pop the trunk for people calling you a fag, but now you're messing with the punk. As days go by, everybody gets older. The chip on your shoulders now turn into a boulder. Now thinking you're a soldier cause your heart's a little colder. Not realizing what's to transpire in October. Johnny was soft, Johnny was suicidal, but Johnny got beat up. Now Johnny's homicidal. Little Johnny had a dad who was an alcohol abuser, a wife beating low life, a drug addict, a loser. Little Johnny was a loner but a straight A student. Johnny was meticulous, little Johnny was prudent. Little Johnny had a mother pregnant with a little girl, and when she was born, she became little Johnny's world. But one day when little Johnny walked into his house, little Johnny stumbled on his father beating on his spouse. He slapped little Johnny and called Johnny a fool. When the little girl started crying, he slapped her too.
Let me take some Eminem storytelling. You're in it.
Johnny decided, so he waited for the night when his father closed his eyelids. He grabbed the crossbow, aimed it straight at his chest, pulled back the trigger and laid his father to rest.
Oh my goodness.
Now headed upstate, just another predicament. Little Johnny's getting picked on, and Johnny's sick of it. They're taking little Johnny's food, and Johnny's getting sick. But what is he to do? Cause Johnny can't scrap a lick. And one day when little Johnny was walking the hall, Johnny remembers vividly getting punched in the jaw. He looked at his assailant who was hell-bent on his mission. Then blacked out and woke up in critical condition. Time went on and little Johnny slowly healed. What was concealed in Johnny's mind was slowly being revealed. Little Johnny was an artist and he drew pictures of court bodies hanging in the cell and bodies bleeding on the floor. Little Johnny's out the hospital and back in prison, headed with the ice pick on a homicide collision. It was October, day of the hallowed eve. He spotted his quarry, then pulled the dagger out his sleeve. So he walked down the hall as he ducked and he crept. Little Johnny sick and tired of dealing with disrespect. Little Johnny stabbed him, put the knife on the shelf, then walked into his cell and little Johnny hung himself. Fire and brimstone, still you try to fill your pockets. People starving on the streets, watching the comments of the prophets. Fire and brimstone, comments of the prophets. Lost in thought, watching the comments of the prophet.
Dang, storytelling rap. Dark. That's why it gives me that Eminem kind of vibe. That's TaxxMan. Little Johnny. Bring back storytelling rap. I really rock with it, man. Really vivid. I can picture the whole thing. It felt like a movie in my head. Poor Johnny. I hope Johnny's okay. Thank you for submitting this, man. It's 5 years old, but you know, that's brave because I definitely wouldn't send anybody music that came out in 2019. I took down music from that year, or 2018. It was close. Anyway, so I appreciate you sharing, bro. Please keep submitting on the show song. If this is on Spotify, it'll be added to the Indie React and Review playlist on Spotify. I appreciate your unique flow. I believe you told me, and I'm sorry I'm butchering this, but you do have a new song coming out soon. So let's tell the people to be on the lookout for new TaxxMan music. Check out the links below. Again, song will be added to the Indie React and Review playlist on Spotify. Links below to check out more TaxxMan's music. We appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being a relatively new guest on the show and a return guest on the show. Love you a ton. Hope you guys have had a great day. Hope you have a great week ahead. Christmas is next week. Love you guys a ton. Truly do. Like, subscribe, you haven't. Praise God. Peace.